Come on into the library. It's a place where I love to be. Look in a book, here's a story for you. Who makes stories when the day is through? Who makes stories when the day is through? Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Milton Wordsworth,
Shelley and Jackson,
working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Come and be a story maker. Story makers. Story makers.
It's midnight. Hello.
Has everybody gone?
The sun is down, the stars are bright. Story makers come out at night. Milton Wordsworth, story maker and magical maestro, at your service.
Milton! Come here.
Speak to me, Jackson.
Where does jam come from?
Jam?
Yes, jam! The children were eating jam sandwiches in the library today.
Well, if it's jam you want, then it's jam you shall have.
Oh, jam and jam sandwiches. Oh, yummy.
They look delicious.
Oh, Milton, where does yummy scrummy jam come from?
Well, strawberry jam comes from strawberries.
Oh, and where do strawberries come from?
That's easy. They come from strawberry trees.
Oh, I thought they grew in the ground.
Well, let's make a story and find out.
Yes!
Now we have to think strawberries. Will you help me? Imagine a story.
It's a playbook.
Strawberries.
Oh, yummy.
Henry and his mum decided to go and buy some strawberries. But they didn't go to the shops. Instead, they went to a special place where you can pick fruit and vegetables straight from the plants in the field. They were going to pick their very own strawberries. Mum started picking. The smell was fantastic. The strawberries looked so yummy that Henry couldn't help eating them. Henry helped Mum pick the juicy ones. He decided to have a look round for the best strawberries. The basket was filling up fast. Henry wanted to eat some more. They weighed the strawberries and paid for the fruit. And started walking home. When they got back, Henry helped Mum to sort out all the strawberries. The strawberries needed a good wash. Mum took the stalks off and put them in a bowl. Henry was really looking forward to his treat. Strawberries and cream.
You see, I told you strawberries grow in the ground.
Imagine being able to eat all the strawberries you ever wanted.
Oh, yes.
If strawberries grow in the ground, what grows in trees?
Oh, well, there's some pictures on the wall. Look, that one's a pear tree.
And that one's an apple tree. I never knew apples grew in trees.
And what about that tree in the middle? It doesn't look very fruity.
No. Shall we make a story out of it?
Oh, that's a good idea, Jelly. In it goes. Now, use your imagination and think hard.
Are you ready?
Imagine a story. Blue Cow and the Beanstalk.
In a field not far away is a herd of cows grazing quietly. One of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the big world beyond her field. One day, Blue Cow was looking at a tall tree. I wonder if there's anything that grows taller than a tree. She's off again, said the other cows. So, Blue Cow caught the bus that stops beside her field. I'd like a ticket to a place where things grow very tall, please. There you go, madam. Hold very tight. And they set off for a giant beanstalk. And then they arrived. When Blue Cow got off the bus, she could hardly believe her eyes. She saw a giant beanstalk. It was enormous. The top of it went into the clouds. And there was a rhinoceros trying to climb it. Blue Cow watched as the rhinoceros climbed. He got halfway up. The beanstalk swayed and bent over. Plop! He was back on the ground. Twang! The beanstalk sprung back into place. Hello, I'm Blue Cow. What are you doing?
I'm Norman,
said the rhinoceros.
I'm trying to pick the beans at the top of the beanstalk, but every time I try, it bends over.
Let me try, said Blue Cow. Up and up and up she climbed. Wobble, wobble, moo! Plop, twang! Blue Cow was back on the ground. Oh, I see what you mean. Let's climb up together to balance each other, said Blue Cow.
Oh, good idea.
Up and up and up they climbed. Wobble, wobble, wobble. The beanstalk shook, but it didn't bend over.
Oh, nearly there, cried Norman. Get the beans.
Righty-ho! She tried to pick the beans. Moo, 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 whoops, whoops, said Blue Cow, losing her balance.
Whoops, whoops,
cried Norman. Pop, 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 pop. Beans popped off the beanstalk as they slid down over them. Bonk! They landed in a heap at the bottom.
Hooray! All the beans have popped off. Thank you, Blue Cow.
Oh, you're welcome. But perhaps next time we should use a ladder. You'll never guess where I've been. Where have you been? I've been and climbed a giant beanstalk. Everyone knows cows can't climb beanstalks. But we know they can, don't we?
Jackson, you've nearly eaten all the jam and the jam sandwiches. You're so greedy.
I'm not greedy.
You
I'm
are.
just hungry.
You are.
I am not.
You are.
I am not.
You
I am
are.
not.
What are you
I
two
am...
arguing about
You
now?
are. Jackson's nearly eaten all the jam and the sandwiches. He's so greedy.
I'm just hungry, and I love strawberry jam.
Well, you better not eat any more, otherwise you'll probably be sick.
But
That's right.
the jam!
Why don't we make a story about being greedy? Are you ready to help me with this story? Imagine, imagine, imagine a story. It's a tale from far away. Robin the Bobbin. Robin the Bobbin, the big-bellied boy, ate much more than a dinosaur. He ate a camel. He ate a calf. Then he ate the other half. He ate the dog. He ate the cat. Next, he ate a subway rat. He ate the kettle along with the plug. He even ate the hallway rug. A camel, a calf, the other half, the dog, the cat, a subway rat, the kettle, the plug, the hallway rug. Robin slurped. Robin burped, stood up and rubbed his belly. "I've room for one more," our Robin said. "I'll have a wobbly jelly." Robin's tum rumbled, Robin's tum grumbled, until, and it happened really quick, Robin the Bobbin was terribly sick. Out jumped the camel, out leapt the calf, then out came the other half. Out jumped the dog, out leapt the cat, then out came the subway rat. Out popped the kettle along with its plug, followed by the hallway rug. Then the jelly flew from his belly and landed on his head. "Never mind," said Robin the Bobbin. "I've now got a hat instead."
He was almost as greedy as Jackson.
Hey!
Before you start all that, look.
What?
The dawn is upon us. The morning is nigh. We've made our stories, and we bid you goodbye.
Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun.
Bye, story makers.
See you again soon.